Phobius?
with the $1 million shotgun.
But if they go, oh my goodness, if they go Phobius, it's all magic. They need a physical. They need Bene. It's either Bene or Yuzong. Yuzong probably with the
Agent Zero, what will you choose? It's the Arlet for Agent Zero.
I don't understand it that much. Yuzong would have been a much far better pick, I feel like. A Yuzong would have been a far better pick.
Remember last year when Arlet was very, very popular in the XP?
Yeah, what
no
happened?
marksman wanted to fight into the Arlet except the Beatrix.
Yeah.
And in terms of burst damage as well, gotta say, Super Marco with the switch up from the rocket launcher all the way to the Nibiru just gives a lot of AoE damage as well, clearing out potentially an entire bar of Netherrealm with just 2 abilities.
Yeah. All right, to be fair, it does come down to whoever's playing the Arlet, right? It's still Edward. This is still a Hall of Legends inductee. But looking at their lineup rating, Falcons, APBREN, they have so much potential in the late game. They have so much damage. But, all right, here's the thing. BLACKLIST International, they have good early game, but they have to cover for the Natan. It's a weird composition to play against what Falcons APBREN has, because as much as you want to get the early game advantage, you have a Natan.
Welcome.
And let's see if it's going to be a sweep here for Falcons APBREN. We already saw a sweep in our first series. Could it be the same story here for our second one? BLACKLIST International played so many games yesterday.
Yeah.
They looked mighty, they looked strong, but in the face of the world champs, it feels that they've weakened even just for a bit.
It's not too doom and gloom, though, for BLACKLIST International. They still have signature heroes in their pockets. Across the board, those are BLACKLIST International Season 13 signatures.
Yep. Specialties. And when all else fails, remember BLACKLIST International, when they were in a very tight spot, about to lose the playoffs contention, they pulled off the Natan.
Yeah.
This guy has been able to mount so many comeback games for the agent, and I think that is where that's the thing that you want to be able to break the momentum of what Falcon APBREN has right now.
And for BLACKLIST International, the goal is to get a reverse sweep.
Oh,
and
no.
how do you start a reverse sweep?
No! Pressure, Oheb stuck here. He has nowhere to go. First blood for the Barretts.
And just like that, a quick rotation coming in from FCAP secures a good laning phase for the Beatrix.
Dude, again, the macro, they knew there was no point staying XP. You rotate to gold, make sure that Oheb does not have an early game, because guess what? With Barat's clear speed, he is able to do that. But XP though.
Great rotation there by BLACKLIST International. They take down the Paquito. Ogwen trying to hold on here. Edward, flicker! Misses, because Ogwen was able to flicker away himself, but this looks like a good spot for BLACKLIST International.
Nice cross-map play coming in from BLACKLIST International, just making sure that whatever they took in gold lane, we might take back in the XP. And that means they might even have turtle priority, but looks like FCAP is early to the party.
Astral Echo rush here by FCAP, but BLACKLIST International are here. Kyle TC is going to be able to get the retribution onto that. Edward misses the final slash. Here comes Ogwen from out of nowhere. Finds Edward. Flicker forward by Flap TC, and a clutch Netherrealm by US saves Edward.
Dude, that's so smart. They knew there was no flicker on Edward. There was no way BLACKLIST International would have enough time to contest that turtle. 2 star shuttles were thrown, by the way, by Few, just to make sure that the turtle gets poked and leashed enough for the Barats to be able to take it quickly.
And look at this, just a lot of trading in the mid lane. And another potential big rotation once again up top. Oheb already getting ready with Haji here. Looks like FCAP, they already signaled everyone. The BLACKLIST knows that they're on to Oheb.
4 heroes in the
No! Stolen! No! Stolen by Few!
Oh my god, everything has gone wrong!
Tragic.
BLACKLIST.
Very tragic for BLACKLIST International.
Alright, I was about to say, Falcons APBREN with 4 players sitting at the top of the gold leaderboard. That's already bad. You lose Orange to what's supposed to be a late game or mid game scaling composition, and you have a better early game. Now you're put in a situation like this. It's gonna be very hard for BLACKLIST to come back.
Well, at least they didn't die in that fight, you know?
Yeah.
At least they still have themselves, and they'd be left asking, "An Orange, you glad that the fight didn't break out?"
Yeah, but that was, you know, the cost for Falcons APBREN was just 1 star shutter.
I stayed silent there because I really was trying so hard to come up with a response to the orange you glad thing that Womi just dropped. I came up with nothing.
That's all right. You know, I was cooking that up for like 5 minutes or so. And now 10 seconds from now, the last turtle of the game, or rather the second turtle of the game, will be spawning.
Oh,
it looks like there's going to be a big 1v1 here.
What the hell? There's a whole level difference between Flap and Edward.
Yeah, Flap TZ was the one who got ganked earlier. Let's see now. Falcons APBREN have the vision here first as Haji and Yue, two members of Blacklist here.
And the funny part is they have shortcut, so they could just do their own stuff while Ogwin holds post.
You know what's crazy? Falcons APBREN is positioned here, right? There's one Paquito on the opposite side. Edward has to go to this turtle fight because he knows that the Paquito is just going to be able to get there. They can freeze this turtle, by the way. And then guess what? Ogwin, after this, can just pour it in bottom lane, use shortcut for the Paquito. Oh, all right, never mind. Flap is here. Oh.
He's here. He's just checking out. All right, how's it doing here, guys? We all good? Oh, he's actually, because of the wave that he was able to manage here, Edward had to go back. It could be 5. It is 5 for Falcons APBREN up top.
And they might even just abuse the movement speed bonus coming in from the river after the turtle.
Yeah.
Well, looks like they're not going to fight for that instead. Flap TZ will be in time for his wave, just losing just a bit. Entropy used up.
Oh, good dodger. Actually, no, that wouldn't have hit. There's no Astral Echo onto that Nathan.
Yeah,
So
better safe than sorry, I guess.
Yeah, better safe than sorry.
But that's like the ultimate expended, though.
Yeah.
By Oheb, he can't even push the tower.
Things are still looking hard here for Blacklist, and now Super Marco in trouble.
Okay, in a really bad spot here. Look at the aggression of Sensui already forcing the flicker out of the Beatrix. As Oheb is able to push up top, Edward in a difficult position right now. Is he going to be able to get away? Yes, he does. But the tower, no! Flap TZ with the flicker, with the punch, knocking out Edward.
All right, he could have just flickered second skill, but for the style points, he used second skill first before flicker. Just for style.
Was it even the second, like, was it the jab flicker? It almost felt like he went for the flicker left hand. It's like the worst combo possible, but it was needed.
That was MMA, man.
Oh, that was a lot of mixing and a lot of martial arts.
Oh my goodness.
Off-cam kill and Oheb too.
Oh, the win condition has just been taken down.
Not great for Blacklist International as Falcons APBREN. If earlier we mentioned Game 1 was macro, Game 2 was micro, this is both now.
Because now you have the chip, and you have heroes like Novatrix that requires micro abilities to hit their shots.
Okay. Oh, Ogun saw Sensui, so they're not going to be committing it.
Ouch.
That's a lot of skill shots. And
IG,
now,
flicker forward. What a play there by the captain of Blacklist International, but Super Marco able to get taken out there by Blacklist. A little bit of a bad positioning there by Super Marco as Blacklist has found reprieve, taking down the gold laner of FCAP.
That's pretty huge.
It
Super
is.
Marco rarely dies, and this is one of his first deaths ever.
Oh, Flap TZ finds Oheb though yet again. Flaquito showing why he has the finals MVP skin for M5.
Oh my
Just like that, Marco is back in the map.
Yeah, 0-3-0 on Natan. And you're right, this is the first time Marco has died in 20 games according to Renmar.
Yeah, it wasn't a streak.
Oh yeah, it wasn't a streak.
It's just a record of it's 20 games that were where Falcons won. Yeah, still,
yeah.
and he didn't die.
And still,
It is a big deal that he died.
It is a big deal, you know. The positioning coming in from Super Marco's always been clean, but he was caught flickerless, and now Haji might just pay the price, but looks like they're not going to go for it. Astral Echo lands in.
Yikes!
He doesn't want beef for today. He wants something else. Maybe he wants chicken.
And who knows, you know? For FCAP, they're just taking what they want.
Yeah, everything going away from the side of Blacklist International as Falcons APBREN with their supremacy of macro and micro together. They're trying to hold on to this middle tower, but it falls.
They were trying to pick it up, but again, Falcons APBREN just get the towers and they get out. They just hate towers so much.
Yeah.
All right, let's say this goes towards 15 minutes in or 16 minutes in. Blacklist International late game. Can they actually take down FCAP during this point in time?
Yeah, because again, Natan is a walking win condition. But the next worry for Blacklist International, it's not even about the team fight. It's not even about like the Lord dances. You know what it is? the freaking Nova tricks.
That's true.
You hit those two, somebody dies on the side of Blacklist International.
And especially towards the late game, those Star Shatters just hurt like a truck. And looking at the real-time head-to-head here for XP laners, there is somewhat of a big difference in terms of damage dealt.
Well, yeah.
7K to be exact.
We've seen FlapTZ get those 3 kills already. So, and it is the nature of the Paquito. They just really out-damage a lot of the EXP lane heroes.
Chip is looking at bottom lane. There's 5 heroes here from the side of Blacklist International, but that is sort of like a free lord for Falcons APBREN, I would say. So now they move towards the opposite side of the map. They have to cover that for Ogwen, and while Ogwen charges up the cooldown and maybe walks towards top, or just ports in. Yeah, there you go.
They're going to reset to the Lord. And Ogwen is already providing vision. Astral Echo not yet used here for the side of Falcons APBREN.
And FlapTZ is not forced to respond to whatever's happening towards that Lord, because, like, again, he has shortcuts.
And this is the beauty of a chip composition. It looks like Super Marco checking the bush with the rocket launcher.
Oh,
It looks like they're going to go for Ogwen instead.
That's not a fucking
Final slash flicker, but Ogwen able to flicker away. No knockback there with the missile expert.
isn't that a weird attempt to go against a chip?
It quite was.
Haji
finds Haji. Look at tenderizing the beef. Super Marco picks up the blade of the Heptaseas.
Ouch!
And that hurts. The damage coming out from the Novaria.
Shortcut
Shortcut
for
drop
who?
down, blocking them.
Yeah, just a portal. Put it right in front of their face.
Oh, random portal. Everybody's here already, but it's there if you want.
Yeah, it's scary because like if you see a portal in front of you, you might consider hitting it, but like 2 seconds after, 5 heroes are gonna be popping out that portal.
Yeah, if the barriers popped out of there, I would have been terrified.
And when you look at the portal, it's just so
Teleporting
menacing at that point. Even if you have like 4 people already hitting the Lord, you kind of think, will there be someone popping out?
Yeah.
And when you ask that question, you hesitate for just a bit, and that's enough for Falcons APBREN to secure these buffs, secure so much and steal away from Blacklist International.
All right, Blacklist International, right now you're locked inside your base. There's no way you could step out, especially with Ogwen and Flap just guarding these portals and also controlling both side lanes. KyleTZ currently lives in mid lane.
And the rest of Falcons APBREN flying around the corners of the base of Blacklist International. Nothing to do with your Blacklist. You have to defend, and you have to dodge. Oh, Jesus.
That was one snipe. Imagine if the Star Shutter hit.
Yeah. Oh, Edward with the final slash. Ogwen in a really bad spot. He doesn't have the flicker available for him. 20 seconds. That's a good pick off there for Blacklist International.
Edward finding another good play. Edward has been, I would say, the hope of Blacklist International since last game.
All right, that was quite funny because like you saw the despair from Ogwen. He was trying his best to walk out. He was like, "Wait, where's my exit?"
Yeah, it's like, All
right,
where I go? I can't flicker.
Right. I'll just die.
Yeah, I guess I'm gone.
Yeah, but still just a 7K gold
Oheb?
here on this. Oh no!
FlapTZ the damage. Here comes the Nova combo. Nothing's going to land. FlapTZ gets taken down. Falcons APBREN getting a little bit sloppy as Blacklist International are surprising FCAP.
Yeah, that's 2 crucial pickoffs for the last minute or so. And that essentially trims the gold lead from 8 to 5.
Yeah, that was another round though. Burned by Yue. Imagine just the sheer presence of the Paquito. One hero is able to force out the NetherRealm on the side of Blacklist International.
I mean, man, look at him. Hunter Strike, Sea Halberd, Malefic Roar. Yeah, that is going to force out the NetherRealm.
Yeah, you're worthy.
Those are items to bring opponents to the NetherRealm.
But the point is, like, next time they're fighting, it's around Lord. It's 5v5.
Yeah. That's going to be really scary if you're Blacklist International. Unless, of course, we're talking about the late game. Mainly when Oheb has already scaled up.
Yeah.
I feel like Blacklist International, they got to do everything in their power to slow this game down.
Yeah, matter of fact, it's not actually 5v5. It's 5v4 with a parenthesis, asterisk +1.
That's a lot of math.
That's a lot of math.
That sounded like calculus to me. I like that.
I did not understand anything. Sorry. I'm a literature major, if you're asking. Really didn't study a lot of math. So hopefully,
I'll do the math for you, don't worry.
we're going to see a lot of numbers, not a lot of numbers rather here in our next Lord fight, mainly because this is going to be a Luminous Lord and everything is seen by that Astral Echo. 4 members or 3 to be exact. Bang!
Oh my goodness! takes Edward down to 40% health.
Dude, at this point, Falcons APBREN is just playing firing range.
Yeah, look at Makito. FlapTZ forcing the bottom lane. Showing himself there. 4v4 here, but this can quickly become a 5v4. Ogwin sees out Sensui. We're waiting for the shortcut from the side of Falcons APBREN.
Here comes the portal.
BLACKLIST International. Here comes the portal. They push back, forces Falcons APBREN to reset.
To be fair, bad portal. Like it was in front of five people.
Easily bursted down as well, which means Flaquito has to find his way manually, or maybe just jab his way back to the Lord area, in which case he is already doing.
Marco hits you, not the damage that he wants to deal, but Paquito just continuing to force it.
And that's one inhibitor turret down.
Oh, BLACKLIST International though. Still, they can't get their Arlot here quick enough. They're going to be going forward. Sensui finds Galtizi, but the Astral Echo stops the members of BLACKLIST International from committing because Ogwin is getting behind. Haji going in, trying to go after Super Marco, but Super Marco is able to flicker away, already using the Nether Realm by the Faramis. Galtizi though gets forced down. This could be massive for BLACKLIST International. FlapTZ trying to find the angle. Here comes the snipe coming in from that Beatrix. It's not going to be able to land. FlapTZ in a bad position there. FlapTZ brought low, but Oheb gets taken out by the Captain. Edward brought really low as well. Ogwen going forward, Edward is down. What looked like a turnaround turns into a double kill for the chip.
It's like a turnaround after a turnaround after a turnaround, but FCAP finds the better turnaround out of all those turnarounds.
Oh, is this it?
Is this it? 3 down on a UN Sensui. They have good wave clear. Still a minion wave in the bottom. Super Marco, Ogwen, and Few back off.
Man, they were taking it out.
It looked good for BLACKLIST International. The jump from Haji, but hold that thought. Sensui's getting bursted down.
He's taking a lot of damage. The snipe from the Matrix. Another one not gonna land, but that's 4 down and a Lord for FCAP.
A lot of bodies here for BLACKLIST International, and FCAP might just get this Lord for free. Yes, that is confirmed. The third Lord of the game goes to the hands of Falcons APBREN.
The attempt was decent from BLACKLIST International. Haji tried forcing a lot of things from the side of Super Marco, but they were also forced to expend the Nether Realm just to save some heroes in the front lines. But perhaps APBREN, they had the chase, they had the damage. Even though BLACKLIST International has done a ton, it wasn't really enough because at that point, there was no longer the entropy.
Yeah, man, look at this. Oheb already completing his items. Gotta say, BLACKLIST has the chance to defend this against APBREN.
Echo and a snipe as well. UN brought down really low. And the siege of Falcons APBREN has started as the Lord marches down. The Oheb gets bursted down. No more golden urn damage for BLACKLIST International.
Things are not looking great. The wave clear is gone for BLACKLIST International as the Lord marches in and down mid lane. Sensui tries to cut it early. He finds Marco.
They're going after the golden urn of Falcons APBREN to stop this. Sensui, Nether Realm, he eats it up so he can survive. Oh! Look at the damage. Super Marco free hitting. Edward going in. Is he going to be able to take down Super Marco? No, it's not. That's 3, that's 4. US back, trying to defend, but with 5 members of Falcons, APBREN, plus the Lord, plus the minions, the Falcons will soar into the next round, into the upper bracket finals by sweeping BLACKLIST International.
A dominating performance for Falcons APBREN as their fans